This week we are going to talk about more agents of deterioration. Something that goes along with humidity, which we talked about last week, is the temperature. Museums have a certain temperature that they usually want to stay at, which is 70 degrees plus or minus 2. And you also don't want to go more than 2 degrees in 24 hours.
Literally, 2 degrees in 24 hours can cause that much damage to an item?
Like over time, if it's super inconsistent, yeah.
Oh.
It's like humidity. You want it to be that consistent level. You don't want it to go yeah. You don't want that. Like you can change that much, just not in 24 hours. That would be bad. Also, temperature is tied to humidity. So the hotter it is, the drier it is, colder it is, the wetter it is. But if it's warm, it's probably going to dry it out. And the heat, as we talked from the light too, that heat is going to dry things out and make it brittle and cracked.
But the good and the bad about our museum is where we're located in our area of the States. We are a dry heat area, so we don't have that much humidity. So that's the good thing and the bad thing. We don't have humidity, so things won't be moldy, but we have dry heat, so things just crinkle and crack.
Right. So since we're bringing Titanic into everything, theirs was 70 plus or minus 2 degrees. We kept track of temperature every day.
Every day.
Every day we went around and wrote it on our little sheet.
Little bitty hydro and thermometer thing about that big.
Yeah, we've got data loggers that keep track of our temperature and humidity.
Yeah, we have hygrometers, which are just for humidity. Thermometers, which is just for the temperature. But we also have one in the south gallery by the light switch, which is a hygrothermometer, which is both combined.
There's lots of different ways to keep track of temperature and humidity. With our data loggers, the computer makes a graph for us, and we follow it over time, which is really nice. We can go back to as long as we've had the data loggers. That's it. So, honestly, if you feel cold in a museum, that's going to be better, so bring a sweater. Ta-da! See you next week with another agent of deterioration. You can say moist and you don't like that word?
That word just is like weird.
You don't like moist?
No.
No.